Welcome back, affiliate marketers. In this video, I'm going to show you how to utilize your email list and what to actually email them. Okay, I think that's the hardest part is once you generate those emails, you generate that list, you build a big list, that's an asset. So how do you utilize the list? What do you email them? How do you sell your affiliate offer? I'm going to show you a perfect sequence to utilize that I learned from .com Secrets and I've been implementing. If you haven't checked out that book, you can get it in the link down below. But I'm going to show you exactly how to utilize what's called a soap opera sequence. Okay. In the last video, I showed you how to get the actual leads, how to get those emails. In this video, let's go over the sequence. Okay. So what do you do when someone joins your list? Okay. It's essential to quickly build a bond so that the subscriber doesn't unsubscribe from your list, right? Right when they opt in, we want to be sending them an email, which we can automate through MailChimp. And I'll show you how to do that. But for now, we're just going to make sure that we get to that subscriber as quick as possible, okay? And the sequence will consist of continuous narratives that never end, because what we want to do is keep people hooked. We want people to be excited for that next email to come into the sequence, okay? We want them to be ready and prepared for us to email them again so that they can get the answer that they were looking for. And when you send out a continuous narrative that never ends, it's like a story, right? It's like a movie. A good example is when you're watching a good show. They always leave the cliffhanger at the end of the episode so that you're ready for that next episode. Like, you can't wait for that next episode. So we want to create the same type of suspense and narrative in our emails when we're sending out an email, okay? So we're going to suck them into the drama so that they want to know what happens next, and we'll tell them the secret tomorrow, okay? So the soap opera sequence you can see right here. Day 1, we set the stage. Day 2, we have a high drama. We open with high drama and then kind of give a backstory of how we got there, and then the wall. Day 3, the epiphany, the one thing that we learned, or the one secret, the one epiphany we had. Then the hidden benefits, and the last one is urgency and call to action. And I'll kind of walk you through what each of these sequence means, okay? How do we break this down? So let's kind of go over day 1, okay? Someone joins your list, and then they're going to receive your first email, which is setting the stage, okay? This is the first email, and it should be a thank you for joining the list. Remember to thank your subscriber, okay? They joined your list. That's an asset. They took time out of their day to join your list to hear about your affiliate product, your affiliate service or offer, okay? The automated response should come through the second they join the list. So, right, we want to automate that, make sure that they're getting the email right away. I would suggest to email once a day for the best results, okay? This is the best results that I've seen, whether it's open rates and actually click-through rates. Just email once a day. We don't want to spam anyone. We want to make sure that we're providing a lot of value so they don't unsubscribe. And our email automation system doesn't block our email or anything like that. So as long as we're providing value and we're only sending one a day, that's going to be a sweet spot, okay? The sequence can be 3 to 5 emails. We're going to go over all 5, but you could break it down, kind of shorten it up into 3 emails if you'd like. There's no right or wrong. You can play around with it and see how it works for you. But what I did was I created a series of emails for each day. Let me move this so that you can see kind of an example of what I would write, okay? And I'm going to walk you through it. So the first one is, the subject line should be chapter 1 of 5, my gift for you, okay? That's my title. That's my subject line of my email. Then it's going to say, hey, this is Ryan Hildreth, and I want to officially welcome you to my crazy world of entrepreneurship. About 5 years ago, I made my first investment in the stock market, where companies go to raise capital from investors, aka me and you. This first action step towards making money work for me led me to many various ways of increasing my income. So you can see in this body paragraph, this first paragraph, kind of introduces myself, what are they getting into, and a little bit about my background, how I got started, okay? And then I say, you name it, I tried it. Anything from tutoring 7th grade foreign students in English to affiliate marketing products online. There was no creative way of making money that I would leave unexplored. One thing I noticed as I was delving into different ways of making money, I was learning from experts outside of the university I was attending. I thought to myself, aren't teachers supposed to teach us how to make money? I mean, I have this college debt that I'll eventually have to pay back, and a car payment and a mortgage, and maybe even Ryan Jr. that will need diapers. Okay, so you can add in a little humor if you'd like, add in kind of some suspense about what you were going through and what you were thinking, what was on your mind, because this is how you're going to relate to the actual reader. They're not going to read your email if it's just some boring email that's not giving any value or kind of telling about yourself. We're trying to introduce ourselves to the person reading, and we want to obviously push that perceived value up. We want to make sure that we're providing some insight, some real personal insight of what we were going through. If you were wondering the same thing, don't worry. You've came to the right place. In fact, I have spent the last 5 years perfecting and mastering making the best sources of income in the modern society. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you exactly what you can do to drastically increase your income so you can enjoy your time, freedom, and money. Be on the lookout for my email tomorrow titled, The Day My Life Changed Forever. Thanks, Ryan Hildreth. Okay, and that last paragraph was the hook, right? It was that loophole. Now they're caught in. That's our suspense right at the end. We didn't give it to them. We're giving it to them tomorrow. So that's how your email number 1, setting the stage, should look like. Kind of explaining in the beginning your story, who you are, introducing yourself, what you're about, how you relate to the reader, and then how you're going to provide a solution to that problem for the reader. But you're not going to give it to them just yet. You're going to give it to them tomorrow, okay? So obviously you can set that up in MailChimp on your automation system, and I'll walk you through that as well. Let's go to the next one, okay? Email number 2. So now we have arrived to tomorrow. Open with high drama. If you provided a good loop in the first email, the reader will be eager for the second. Give them a backstory of where you came from, maybe the same predicament they might be in. Give them the secret PDF or webinar. You're going to have to create some sort of free offer, right? We talked about giving a free offer because you owe them that. They gave you the email. So we're going to create that free offer and give it to them. It's going to tie into what you're selling, okay? Whether it be your affiliate product or service, nutrition supplement, whatever it may be, business or entrepreneurship product, service, whatever niche you're in. It could be sports, it could be law, it could be really anything. And we want to relate that PDF or webinar to the product or service we're selling. So email number 2, it's going to start off the subject that I told them to look out for, the day my life changed forever. How did I get here? Groggy, hungover, and barely making it to my bio lab. It was the final day to see if our test results were correct. I could see the excitement on my lab partner's face. I felt quite the opposite. I thought to myself, what happens next? 4 years of med school, 3 years of residency, and $500,000 worth of debt. This was not the dream life I had envisioned when I was younger. The one where I traveled with family, made tons of money, and selfishly bought myself a sports car. I was enjoying reading and learning about entrepreneurship in my spare time, but spent the rest doing something I wasn't passionate or excited about at all. I knew at this moment my next big step in life was to drop out of school and really think about what was important to me and how I wanted to make a living. I couldn't do this while wasting another dime towards a degree I wasn't passionate about. Fast forward 5 years, and I've managed to create multiple 6-figure online businesses at the age of 25, and now I'm going to show you how you can too with literally no money. In tomorrow's email, I'm going to show you the steps of implementing the tools you learned today to get to that 6-figure income. Here's your first lesson, link to the webinar PDF, okay? So this one was really kind of high drama, giving that personal, really deep insight, even getting deeper than the first email, and connecting with the reader. Because obviously you're targeting your advertisements to people that are in your niche, right? If it's about weight loss, you're promoting a weight loss supplement. Give them your story, or maybe a story of a friend you know, or a person, a figure, an influencer you know. Give their story and tell them how it made you feel or made them feel, about weight loss, or how being overweight was really hard for you or hard for the person you knew, and how you changed that around. Kind of fast forward, and then give them the first lesson to the the first lesson that you promised them, but also give them something to look forward to. Like, let them know that this first lesson is not enough to get what they're looking for, and that the next email you're going to show them even more. Okay, so that's email number 2.